What's up, guys? We are back with another question of the day. And today's question is, what is the scariest decision I've ever made in my career so far? And if you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Coach Robes. I am a New York City professional covering many areas of my life, such as accounting, owning a small business, working at small startups, freelance photography, marketing, advertising, and now mentorship and coaching right here on YouTube. To go back to the question of the day, what has been the scariest decision you have made in your career? And for me, that probably has to be the time in 23 when I took an entire year off from working in my specific function, which is paid social media buying for my clients and the account management work that I was doing at the time. It was scary because I was making well over $100,000 a year, which I thought at the time was success, or I thought that I had already made a name for myself and found some kind of success in my industry. But it was scary because I had been burnt out, I had been overworked, and I felt really lost when it came to the work I was doing at the time. And so it was really scary and honestly an incredibly tough decision to leave a really, for all intents and purposes, secure, stable job that was making a lot of money at the time. And I left that to go explore, to go try some new things, to go travel, and to, I guess, re-find and reclaim my why. We'll talk a lot about that on this channel. The why, the purpose, the crux, and the joy and the spark of what you do. And so, yeah, the scariest decision I ever made was doing that. But it ended up being such an incredible blessing because I managed to take an entire year off, learned a lot about my finances that year, learned a lot about what it means and how important it is to save money, to invest money. I learned a lot about what it meant to get in control of my debt. I learned how to really appreciate my industry more, and it helped me realize that there was a lot of help that people still need who are younger professionals who don't know how to navigate their early careers. And I was able to find some luck by finding a really cool internship opportunity to work at the summer internship program at IPG Media Brands in 23. And that's when I first really understood the value of mentorship, because I was doing that every single day for young professionals there, was mentoring and guiding them and answering questions about career and life advice. I also met the love of my life that year. And I wouldn't have done that had it not been for the travels I was on or the adventures I was having at the time and rediscovering myself. So in my last video, or 2 videos ago, I talk a lot about rejection and how rejection is redirection. And so you have to believe that when you're making scary decisions. When you feel like you're being put on a different path, you gotta believe that these scary decisions are for the best, and they're pushing you and leading you into the thing that you're really meant for. And in another video of mine, it also connects to the idea that fear is truly the compass that you want to follow, because an old teacher of mine once said, that which you fear the most is the task ahead. And so I take that to heart anytime you have to make a scary decision, jump into the unknown and do something different and change something different about your life. So that has been the question of the day. That has been the scariest decision of my life, was jumping out of something super secure, like a really high and, for all intents and purposes, a great job, but it wasn't suiting me and I had to go. So if you're going through a scary decision right now with your career, with your life, just know that it's scary because it means you care. It means that you're just worried. It means you have anxieties about the unknown, and that's a normal thing. That means that you're on the right path, and to follow that fear, to tackle the fear, that's the thing you want to work on next. So thank you so much for tuning in, as always, for listening to my questions. We are on a journey here on YouTube to get to 100 questions about my career and answers about and stories about different areas of my career. So the road to 100 has begun and it's on its way. So subscribe if you want to tune in for more questions and stories and answers. And thanks for tuning in as always. And I'll see you guys in the next question. Peace.